Episode 6. Lillian is motherless. Yeah, okay. A girl a, a girl's dad is walking her home from school. That girl's name is Lillian, and on their way home, Lillian asks her dad why she doesn't have a mom. Lillian's dad chokes and stutters, and Lillian gets confused and more curious about her mom. Yeah, I mean there's just some people out there. There's some people out there who doesn't have a mom or a dad or any family for that matter. And I mean it's sad. Everyone deserves love. Okay, when Lillian gets home, she immediately started doing her homework so afterwards she can find out more about her mom. When Lillian finishes her homework, she goes on the she goes on the computer and searches up what's supposed to be her mom's name. Lillian found something. They had dark skin and their face was a little wrinkly. Lillian found some information saying that her mom got sick and was in a coma since the day she was born. Lillian found the name of the hospital that her mom was staying in, and at exactly 12:30 a.m. Lillian snuck out of her room to go to the hospital to look for her mom. Later, at 2:18, the school Najee goes to, because he's still in middle school at this point, Najee and Fanny are talking about Friday Night Funkin' and how Najee loves the Hatsune Miku mod, except most of the songs are just Miku's old songs, like Popipo, Aishite, SIU, Suck It Up, Hey Yo, and Disappearance. Suck It Up is the best one, in my opinion. Najee spots Sarah, Kevin, and Ayana with a light dark-skinned boy. That boy that boy is Justin, another one of Najee's friends. Lillian is too, by the way. Justin was talking to the others about how cool Najee's Hollywood contest was. Najee added that Sarah, Kevin, and Ayana helped him too, and introduced Fanny and Kaden to Justin. Najee and his friends were still getting weird looks from the other students because of what happened. Suddenly, Lillian's dad came running through the cafeteria like a madman, like Baldy chasing a student who got a question wrong. He's gone cr- that Lillian's dad has gone crazy since Lillian was missing, and he didn't even bring her to school. Some dad he is. Lillian's dad ran up to Justin and grabbed him by the shoulders, squeezing them really hard. Pause. Lillian's dad assumed that Justin was Lillian's boyfriend for some reason, but Justin just smiled. I wonder if he got any sexual ideas from what Lillian's dad just said. Najee tried to calm down Lillian's dad, but her dad wouldn't hear a word of it. He was too worried about his Lily Willy, a nickname he gave Lillian. So anyway, the lights suddenly go out in the cafeteria, and Najee frantically shields everyone with his telekinesis powers, but he was too late. Gontron, basically Jontron, appeared behind Justin, and Lillian's dad was injured. His arm was bleeding. Yay. Also, Gontron is actually Jontron. Uh, yeah. Remember, I have to rename the YouTubers so it doesn't seem like I have a grudge with them. Gontron was about to kill Lillian's dad when Najee stepped in and yanked Gontron's bird leg and pulled him down, slamming him to the floor. His head slammed on the floor. Then Najee and Gontron got into a pretty intense cat fight, or a pretty intense bird fight, since Gontron had the powers of a bird, just like that bird person from One Piece, like that female bird lady who had the wings. Zoro fought her. I don't know her name. Um. So yeah. Since Gontron had the powers of a bird, his arms turned into wings. Najia screamed for Sarah to strangle Gontron with her ponytail, because that's one of Sarah's powers. Sarah whipped her ponytail at Gontron, but Gontron's feet transformed into talons, bird feet, and then he tore up Sarah's beautiful hair. Ayana and Kevin attacked Gontron with their video game controllers and and paintbrush powers. But Gontron snapped Ayana's paintbrush in half and ripped the wire from Kevin's NES game controller. Then Gontron shook the gear off of him. Fanny says to Kato that he was probably right about each corrupted YouTuber getting harder to beat than the last. I mean, they barely put any technique into that one. Then Fanny and Kato joined the fight. They combined their powers. Yeah, they combined their powers. Fanny threw exactly two shurikens with the third one hidden, and Kato electrocuted the third one. So the third hidden shuriken is it has electric sparks over it, and if it hits Gontron, it'll electrocute him. He'll be turned into a turkey roast or fried chicken, or either one of them. Gontron dodged the two visible shurikens, while the third one, also electrocuted, was about to hit him. Gontron dodged it at the last second, and the shuriken was heading straight for Najea. So Najea grabbed the shuriken with its telekinesis powers and threw it right back at him. Obviously, it was easily dodgeable at that time, but Najea could also direct objects while carrying it in the telekinesis. He followed Gontron literally everywhere, in every single direction and corner in the school cafeteria. Gontron even tried to use some of the students as a shield, but Najee wasn't stupid enough to accidentally hit one of them. So Najee went over the students, still trying to hit Gontron. Got you! Najee came to a point where Gontron stumbled and got cornered. The electrocuted shuriken was about to hit Gontron when... that's the end of the episode. Wow, these episodes are getting really long. That was an 8-minute episode. Okay, episode 7, The Quest. Okay, this is gonna be the last episode for this video because I still have a lot more episodes to do for 2020 to 2022. And also, season 1 is almost finished. Okay, episode 7, The Quest. Gontron flapped his wings very frantically, hoping that he could blow the electrocuted shuriken away. Gontron flap. Wait, I already said, but he couldn't. Lillian got electrocuted, but that wasn't the end of it. His wings were barbecued. Yay. And knowing Najee, he bit off Gontron's wing, and Gontron was in pain because it tasted like chicken. Gontron's wing tasted like chicken. Because it actually turned into actual chicken, and Najee bit off of it. Because knowing me, I love eating chicken, especially Tyson's barbecue chicken. Hmm. Alright, Najee was sitting on the floor eating the chicken from Gontron's wing. Lantron deactivated his birdie powers and did a bird call, calling his pet bird Jock, and landed on the roof. Holy shit. Meanwhile, with Lillian, she's asking people for directions to the Jewish hospital, the hospital where Lillian's mom works. Back to Najee and the others. Yeah, I know that was short, but it'll be longer next time. Najee is frantically screaming and begging Fanny to give Justin powers, and Justin agreed with him, but Fanny couldn't because there were other students watching. And if they saw how Justin got his powers, then the YouTube secret would be revealed, and then Susan Wachikiki would punish Fanny either by firing her or killing her. Fire her. It's not worth it. It's not the death isn't worth it. Also, Fanny wouldn't be able to give Justin powers Also, Fanny wouldn't be able to give Justin powers unless Najee adds Justin to the channel. Najee frantically takes out his phone and goes to YouTube Studio, but Gontron kicks it out of his hand and the screen cracked. God damn it. Do you know how much money my dad paid to buy that? Najee on the floor goes, wait, Najee on the floor goes, goes up, Najee on the floor goes on his back and kicks Gontron in the jaw, which gives Najee about 4 seconds to get his phone to add Justin to the channel. You see, it gives him 4 seconds because Gontron he hasn't been going to the dentist at all to get his because Gontron has some rotten teeth in his mouth, and when Najee kicked him in the jaw, that hurt him like a lot. So Najee adds Justin to the channel on the when he typed his name in the description. And then Fanny smiles and takes Justin to the bathroom. Hey yo. Mm, Fanny gave Justin the exact same two bracelets that she gave Najee and the others. Meanwhile, with Lillian, she stumbles upon her grandma's house, hoping that she could ask her grandma about her mom. Back to Najee. I mean, yeah, that was long. That was long. I kept my promise. Back to Najee and the others in PS 218. Najee and his friends are heading out to fight Gontron's big ass pet bird. Oh, Jack. That's the bird's name. When all of a sudden the fire alarm goes off. Oh god, yeah, the fire alarm at my middle school was very annoying. And I could never I was every time it went off, I always closed my ears so I wouldn't have to hear that much of it. And now the fire alarm at my high school, it's not that bad. And well, I didn't really hear much of it because I only heard it one time when this one kid at my school accidentally pulled on the fire alarm, but it was an accident. He didn't do it on purpose, and he didn't get in trouble. So yeah, the fire alarm suddenly goes off. Also, the jail covers his ears because there's yeah, he covered his ears. And Justin stepped out from the bathroom, and holy shit! Okay, so yeah, that.